Hi, how are you? Feeling in a mood. I'm in a mood. You know what I want to do? I want to watch a comedy. I want to laugh. So I'll laugh anyway. Maybe a comedy will follow. I'll make my own comedy. I'll get with my daughter. She thinks that she and I should go on a comedy act, comedy routine, mother daughter comedy skits and stuff. That would be so funny. She's really funny. Anyway, tangent. How about that? I just got done working out, and oh my word, I feel every muscle. I know where they're at. They don't feel bad. They don't hurt. Nothing like that because I've been working out for a year. But I just know where they are. They're saying, "Hey, I'm over here. Hey, I'm over here." Boom, boom. Future patient. But anyway, it was a good workout. And I was thinking as I was working out, as of course I'm always thinking. So as I worked out, I was thinking also. And what I was thinking of is muscles. I wonder why I was thinking of muscles at the gym. But the reason I was thinking about muscles is because there's two kinds. My dad taught me this. My dad, the brilliant man, he taught me, and he was a farmer, he was a Marine, and he was a very hard worker, and he was buff. My daddy had lots of big muscles. He had a big tummy too, but he had lots of big muscles, and I just love him. And he's in heaven now, but I remember him teaching me that there are two types of muscles. There are pretty muscles and there are functional muscles. So there are pretty muscles and there are functional muscles. And people who have pretty muscles, they look really nice. They're very attractive. They're gorgeous. They allure your eye to them. But then there are functional muscles. The functional ones are the ones that get the job done, the ones that can work. Sometimes pretty muscles don't have the functional muscles with them. Sometimes it's just a pretty shell. And I think that's how a lot of people get drawn into pretty people, because it's a shell. It looks nice, attracts your eye, it invokes your desires, lures you, draws you in, but there's nothing behind it. There's no substance behind it. And I think the enemy uses the fakeness, that fakery of the pretty muscles to draw people into relationships where there's no substance. Something that looks pretty on the outside but doesn't work. It just can't work with somebody who loves the Lord, somebody who wants a long lasting committed relationship. And they are pretty, they really are. Everyone likes looking at them because we all love beauty. But don't trust a shell if there's nothing behind it to back it up. It'll just take you down a rabbit hole that you don't want to go down. I know this from experience. But nowadays, when I see a really pretty exterior, I actually pray for them and pray that the inside will match the outside. Because very, very, very often it doesn't. And I really want everyone to be saved. I want everybody to have a great life and be lifted up and encouraged and benefit from the life that God gave them. I want everybody to be saved. I think that's the heart of God. I really do. And so I'll pray for them that their inside matches their out. I'll pray that people see them for who they are on the inside and encourage them as opposed to just look at them and, take them wrong, or they think that looks are everything, and looks aren't everything. Looks are very little, actually. You can lose your looks in a heartbeat. One car accident, one scar, one whatever, and the outside is no longer even recognizable. It doesn't take long to change the exterior. It's a very, very easy change. What takes time is cultivating the inside, cultivating the character, the depth, the spiritual relationship with God, the internal. That's what takes the time. That's what takes the work, the healing things, forgiving, not being bitter, forgiveness, the love, lots of love. I love love so much. I think about it all the time. God's love. I always am asking him to pour love into me. It's really the best thing. It makes me feel the best of anything in the universe. Anyway, so don't look just at the pretty muscles. Look down deep and see if they're functional muscles. And always go for functional as opposed to pretty. You'll be doing a lot better for yourself, and you'll have peace and you'll have joy. And if the pretty muscles match the functional and they can use them too, great. That's awesome. What a gift. But in my experience, it's not very often that that's the case. Love to be proven wrong. Do love to be proven wrong, though. I don't always think I'm right. People think that. I really am not that way. But I will not believe anything ever, 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 ever that contradicts the Bible. Ever, ever, ever. But I'm wrong from time to time, and I own it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's not the first time, won't be the last time. I try not to be, but it happens, and I'm okay with that, because that's being humble and teachable. And again, that's the character. That's the inside stuff that matters. The outside stuff, again, take it with a grain of salt, because you got to dig deep and find out the truth about a person. Gone are the days when you trust the outside to match the inside to match the outside. Those days aren't here. It's very difficult to get things matching, to get authenticity. People are so scared to be seen. And honestly, everyone has flaws. You don't have to hide them. Everybody can see them anyway. Just be you. Do you, man. Okay, anyway, I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.